Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. Let's do another tip today about salary negotiation. It's actually going to be a series of them. When all is said and done, some people start negotiating from the get-go. And all that happens is you piss off the interviewers because they think all you're in there to do is negotiate. Well, they're there to evaluate and assess you. Your initial job is to make them fall in love because, as I've said many times, no love, no money, no honey. You don't get the opportunity to go work at these places if at the end of the day you don't prove your value to them. So the first thing is make them fall in love because then they're more willing to negotiate. So that's step number one. Avoid premature negotiation issues. Number two is once you get the offer, that's when the negotiating should really start. So you wait until the offer has been made. Now, some people start negotiating thinking that the economy is booming when it isn't, or they stop negotiating when it is booming because they think it isn't. You have to really know the climate that you're operating in order to know whether or not you have an opportunity to really move the needle on the salary part of the offer. So that's step number one. Number two is, and this is something that students are always told, don't negotiate just for the sake of it. I respectfully disagree. I want you to try negotiating. See if you can up the number. Now, watch my video, the easiest way to negotiate a higher salary for yourself. It's a very simple and very gentle approach to negotiating that won't piss anyone off. That's the second thing. Also, the third thing, and this is the final one I'm going to cover here, is don't forget that if you're interviewing with a small to mid-sized firm, there are benefits that you might be able to negotiate. So, for example, there's that master's program you want to take. See if you can negotiate tuition reimbursement as part of this. Big companies won't negotiate this kind of stuff. It's either in their policies and procedures or not, because from their vantage point, they're trying to avoid lawsuits. After all, just to use an example, if you're the white heterosexual male and they did it for you, why didn't they give it to the non-white heterosexual male? But they gave it to you. It becomes a lawsuit in the making. So big firms don't negotiate, but certainly small companies do. And some mid-sized firms will, if their policies and procedures are not in place. So don't forget to negotiate some of the secondary items and don't just simply focus on salary. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you found this helpful. Come over to my website, TheBigGameHunter.us. Go exploring there because there's a lot more information there that you can watch, listen to, or read that'll help you find work more quickly. Also, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/TheBigGameHunter. I accept connection requests from people worldwide, except if you look like a spammer or scammer, except if you're a third-party recruiter. If you're not following my firm, The Big Game Hunter Incorporated, on LinkedIn, please do that as well. You'll get notices of new jobs I'm recruiting for. You'll also find I've released my new videos there. So, again, the firm is The Big Game Hunter Incorporated. Lastly, I just want to tell you, if you have a question for me, order time with me through my website. Again, TheBigGameHunter.us. I believe the tab will say something about a question about your job search. So order time with me. Be happy to answer your questions. I'm Jeff Altman. Hope you have a great day. Take care.